Hello, so in this video I'm going to answer the essential question, how are different forms of energy related? So the simplest way to explain this is that energy can change from one form to another, and this is called an energy transformation. Sometimes energy will just move once, will change once, or sometimes it'll have many transformations involved depending on what it is that needs to get done or accomplished. So if we're talking about a single transformation, we can think of the example given to us here about the toaster oven, right? So our toaster oven uses that electrical energy, and it transforms it from electrical energy to thermal energy, thereby creating toast. An example of multiple transformations would be, say, lighting a match. So we have our match, and if we want to light it on fire, we have to use mechanical energy. Then what's going to happen is there's a combination of thermal energy and chemical energy to create that reaction of the match lighting on fire. All right, so now we've gone from mechanical to thermal and chemical. And then from there, we have even more thermal energy, even more heat, and we also have electromagnetic energy because now it's creating light, so it's something that we can see. So those are just a few examples of just energy transformations. If we look at a pendulum, we can see that there's a continuous transformation between potential and kinetic energy. So at the highest point of its swing, we have the greatest potential energy, and at the lowest point of the swing, we have the highest kinetic energy. And then we would see it transforming between potential and kinetic as it moves up and down in the swing. So here where potential energy is a max, kinetic energy is at its lowest, or its minimum. And here at B, where kinetic energy is max, potential energy happens to be a minimum because it has no height, whereas it has its greatest speed here at the bottom of the swing. And then finally, it's important to realize that even though energy can move from one form to another, none of this energy is actually being lost or destroyed. We have something that is called the law of conservation of energy, and what this tells us is that when one form of energy is transformed to another, no energy is lost in the process. We also say that energy cannot be created or destroyed. All that's going to happen is you still have the same amount of energy from before and after. It's just that it's going to take a new form. And that's all that happens when you have these energy transformations. It just takes a different form. And so there you have it. There we have how these different forms of energy are related and the law of conservation of energy.